Hey everybody! I am coming to you live from my current creation station, which is my kitchen table, and things are spread from hell to breakfast. And if you don't find me here creating, you're gonna find me at the beach, on the back porch, in a coffee shop, in a tea shop, sitting with a friend, creating or collaborating on a project, on Zoom. Where are all the places that you create and create from? And one of the things that I know is that we're on the planet to enjoy, to have joy. But how does a creator have joy? A creator has joy by creating. And we're all creators. We came to be creators. And so, what is your way to create? I am creating so much right now. It's insane. I've never created this much in my entire life. And some days I feel like I may have gotten in too deep. I got so many balls in the air, I don't even know what ends up. And what I find is that this process of saying, hey, I have something to say or have an idea and I want to share it with people because I think it will make a difference. I think it will add value to people's lives. The process of doing that is like its own transformational workshop. Like you guys know, I'm a workshop junkie. You know, like I've been to them all. Like I go to them all. Now I do them. I love that environment. But nothing that I found so far actually puts you up against what you need to look at, what you need to let go of, what you need to turn on and up in your life. Like actually getting in the game of creation and creating something, anything. Like it doesn't matter how small or how big it is. By getting in the game of creation, you will see who you are. You will see exactly what's required. You'll see what you need to let go of. It is such an amazing conscious process to say, I'm going to create something. And did you know that even just saying the word create brings the energy in? Like even if you're like, I don't know what to create, Megan, or like I'm creating so many things, but I'm not having fun, or I don't feel like I'm actually in the energy of creation, which, you know, when we get too hyper-focused, we leave creation and we get into doing. And some people go kind of hang back and go, oh, I'm just going to be and things are going to happen. Well, it's actually both. It's like getting into those states of being of our true nature, which is creation, and then letting the doing come from that and letting the receiving come from that, and really like finding your way. And that's the biggest thing. Like almost everything I'm doing right now, from Live Your Magic to Jennifer Blackbird's Create Party to my Creatorpreneur Club, Live Your Magic, my launch program in Dallas in a couple of weeks, I am all about having people find their unique formula, their roadmap to their own way of creating. There's 7.5 billion people on the planet. There are 7.5 billion ways to create. And we make the mistake of, and I have, like, I don't even know how many like marketing programs and things like that I have in a shelf that I've never opened, because it instinctively, intuitively knew that was how they created. That's how they put it together. I've got to go into my body, into my being. I've got to ask questions and I've got to see what's my way. How do I know it's my way? It's flow. When I'm creating like me, things just happen, things move. And when I'm like putting pressure on myself to create like others create, or what I think I'm supposed to do, then everything comes to a raging halt. It's crazy. In fact, my new foundation that's coming up at the end of the month, and all of these programs you will find below, so you can get more information on these. But my foundation event is called the New Space of Creation, and I feel like as our consciousness is changing, as we're evolving, I'm noticing that I can't create in some of my old ways of like push and force, and in fact, like my body will take me out. Like yesterday, I had an asthma attack because my body is saying, no, like I know you think you have all these things to do, but you need to actually rest right now. And I wasn't listening. And I realized that my body is saying, hey, I'm taking over this creation game, you. I'm taking you kicking and screaming. And, I just know in such a deep place that I am in the middle of completely rewriting how I create, completely evolving, transforming, and expanding into new ways of creating. And some of the letting go of the old ways are really intense right now, but it is the process of creation. It will hone you, it will guide you. It's a refiner's fire, but it's the best game in town, you guys. If there's something that you're like, yeah, I'd like to do that someday, or I think it would be fun too, or you have an idea, take an action on it. Talk to the energy of it. Ask some questions. Journal about it. Do something. Get in the game of creation, because it will take you where you need to go, where you want to go, and where you're designed to go. And it is time for us to create from joy. It's my desire and my target to have the process of creation be as fun as the final event, be as fun as walking into a full event, and that feeling, and the feeling I get when I teach live. It used to be that everything else was a drudgery and all I wanted was to be in front of the room. But I've actually learning to take the whole behind the scenes process and realize that every step is an act of creation. This video is an act of creation. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't even want to say what I'm going to say in 5 seconds, And so being on that creative edge and being in that energy is the best game in town. I highly invite you to play. If you have questions, I have a ton of resources below, free resources, some paid resources, but I would love to support you in creating what you're here to create, because nothing creates satisfaction like that. You could lay on every beach on the planet for the next year and not get the same satisfaction as you would expressing your voice in the world, bringing something into fruition. And it's, in my world, it's not an either or. I lay on the beach and create. So if you're think that lifestyle might be something that you'd like to explore, where you get to play, and what I am coining play create. I play create all over the world. I create from different countries. I make money in events in different countries, and every day I'm like, okay, what would be fun? What would be fun? And I've got some new programs and some new things that I think you'll think are so fun. And so, below, lots of information. See what resonates with you. Please email me if you'd like to know more about creation. All right, guys, bye for now.